You see that? Look at the title. Carly Simon, you're so vain. This can happen in trading. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to control your emotions. What's up, Tim Sykes, Millionaire Mentor here in Miami, driving my Rolls Royce, loving life, answering your questions. Leave some questions in the comments below. Any question you want, and I will try to do a video on it. Ask some good questions. Don't just ask stupid questions, okay? I should qualify that, because otherwise they're going to be like, "What'd you have for lunch today?" Ask questions where I can try to teach you something that can actually, benefit you and change your life over time with enough studying, okay? That's the whole goal here. Once you study enough, once you get enough knowledge, that way you can change your habits. That way you can actually improve your life and your family's life too. I'm filming this from a Rolls Royce that I bought, that when I was a young boy, I only dreamed of having cars like this. Now I have several of them. So dreams can come true with enough hard work, but there's a lot of perils along the way. Number one, I think, is probably emotion and discipline. You want to make a lot of money. You want the best future for yourself. I get it. Those are natural, wishes. But the problem is that a lot of the best rules that I've learned with trading are counterintuitive. I have to teach you how to cut losses quickly. I have to teach you that sometimes, losing a little bit of money is actually the best thing. Sometimes trades just don't go your way for whatever reason, and you have to learn to cut those losses in a disciplined manner and not let a small loss turn into a potential big disaster. So I know that's a weird kind of thing to say, right? Like, what? I want to become rich, Tim. Why are you going to teach me how to lose? Well, every single rich trader that I know has learned how to manage their losses, and that comes down to emotion. Many newbie traders, many non-rich traders cannot control their emotions. So when they're losing, when a stock is going against you, whether you're shorting and the stock is going up, or if you're going long and the stock is going down, either way, you were wrong somehow in your thesis. And it takes a lot of discipline to actually cut it and just, lose $50, lose $100, lose $500. Sometimes you have to even lose $5,000 instead of losing $50,000 later on if you have like a bigger position, or if the stock is moving fast, or if there was some like really bad news, or news that you didn't expect. So how do you actually control that? Well, for me, I like to stay so disciplined. Rule number one is cut losses quickly. So even if a stock is going in my favor, but maybe it's not going in my favor quick enough, I don't even have to wait for a loss. I still exit. So if you've been my student for a while, you would see that I exit trades probably quicker than I should. A lot of the gains that I have, where I make $100, $200, $500, could be $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 if I had a little more patience. My top student, Tim Grittani, likes to have more patience. He likes to give the charts and the setups more time to do their thing. I'm so insanely conservative, and the reason why I do it is twofold. Number one, I used to have like my biggest gains after my biggest losses, and it was very stressful. But number two, now that I'm a teacher, I like teaching you to be conservative. You can be more aggressive later on. When you have a bigger account, after you have more experience, that's fantastic. But for me, I don't even, potholes, I don't even give emotion a chance. I simply cut the loss. I'm so disciplined, it becomes mechanical. And if I exit too soon, where I could have had a bigger gain, so be it. That's the small price that I pay for staying disciplined. That way, obviously sometimes the stock moves so fast, like you can't control your losses perfectly. But having that mindset of trading scared, that makes me not scared to trade. It's funny how it works. I say that I trade like a castrated choir boy, and I talk with a high voice like this as if my balls were chopped off. And that really seems to work. We're trading the most volatile stocks. Anything can happen. Any one trade can wipe you out if you're, too cocky, if you take too big of a position, if you think, oh, well, I've done my research, I have to be right on this trade. No, you don't. The market can do whatever it wants. And the sooner you learn that, the sooner that you realize that you can be wrong on any trade, no matter how much money you put in, no matter how good your research is. It makes you scared. And frankly, the more experience that you have, the more that you realize, like, there are predictable setups, but at the same time, crazy stuff can happen. And you just have to be prepared for it. I can't tell you how many messages I get from people where they say, oh my God, I've never seen anything like this. I wasn't prepared for this. I don't think that you can ever be over-prepared enough. This is why I'm basically a glorified history teacher, where I teach you, stock market history so that you can see patterns. This is not rocket science, okay? There's not a new pattern every single day. Patterns repeat. Psychology repeats. And the question is, are you prepared enough? Are you disciplined enough to actually stay in your kind of lane, right? Like, I'm driving, I'm staying in my lane. Stay in your lane, where for a trader, you have to learn to set a very specific potential reward. My goal usually is to make 10 or 20% on a trade. And if I'm wrong, I usually try to cut my losses at 1, 2, or 3%. I've heard some people where they say, oh, I have to cut my losses at like 8 or 10%. That's very aggressive. With penny stocks, when they're going the wrong way, you can be you can have a lot of slippage. So you might think that you can cut your losses at 8 to 10%, but if you wait till you're 8 to 10% down, by the time you actually get executed to put it in an order, you might be down 20%. And I'm just not willing to lose that. It's been my honor, to teach people. It's been my honor to pass down my lessons, and now, frankly, I have a lot of students that want to learn. I have a lot of potential students on social media, so it's not in my best interest to be aggressive, and I don't want to look like an idiot in front of you guys, so I don't want to have any big losses. And I'm very grateful for this, because this has made me an infinitely more conservative and safe trader. So while I don't have as many big gains, I've weeded out all of my big losses. I still make some losses every now and then. I still make some mistakes. Sometimes I overtrade. That's a problem, especially when I'm back here in Miami. So one of the ways that I control it, it's easy for me to say, well, just be disciplined, cut your losses. I've actually gone so far in realizing that it's difficult to stay disciplined, especially for me, which is number one problem for me is overtrading. So I've structured my life to travel so much because A, I love it. B, I have charities everywhere. Check out Save the Reef. This is my newest charity. We're trying to save the coral reefs in Australia and Belize and Philippines and Hawaii and really everywhere. But I've structured my life around travel and charity because it helps me not trade that much, because I'm either exhausted trading from Australia, like in the middle of the night because the time zone change, or I'm trading from bad like Wi-Fi in like some third world country. And by having those time zone issues and having those Wi-Fi issues, I don't want to trade. I don't make it fun to trade. When I'm here in Miami, I'm like, oh, the Wi-Fi is so good. I feel healthy. I'm good to trade. And guess what? If you actually look at my data, I do worse trading from Miami because I'm in a healthy mental state. I'm in a healthy physical state. I have the technology behind me. And it's crazy, like I should be doing better with all of these tools. No, not so. This is how counterintuitive trading is, and this is why it's endlessly fascinating for me. I need to put myself in these bad positions so that I don't want to trade. And the only reason that I do trade from a lot of these places is because there's a trade that's so good that I don't want to miss it. I often say, think of yourself as a retired trader, right? Like literally I'm trading almost every day. I'm a trading coach. People are messaging me every day for information and knowledge. So obviously I'm not retired. I'm working harder than I ever worked before because I have a lot of students. But I think of myself as a retired trader, and I don't want to take a trade that I'm not really confident in. So it's not just the travel in the third world countries. I've packed my life so full of charity and social media and so much going on in my life. I'm filming this while I'm driving. That kind of multitasking mindset makes me not want to trade. Thinking of myself as a retired trader, being like, nope, I don't want to trade. I don't need to trade. But I will come out of retirement like Clay Matthews or some of these, superstars where they retire and then they come back in, or Conor McGregor retired in 2016, then he comes back for the money. I like that mentality of thinking that I don't need to trade, I don't want to trade, I don't have to trade, but I will be brought back into trading, which could be every single day or every other day, if there's a trade that's good enough. And that kind of counterintuitive thinking is what it takes for me to be emotionally disciplined. So how insane is that? Literally, I go to third world countries, I'm trading from crazy time zones, and I recognize that that is what I need to stay disciplined. Like, even after 20 years, I'm not truly disciplined. And, at least I'm real about it. And I want you to be real about it. This is all about you, okay? It's about what makes you the most comfortable with. What are you, dealing with in terms of issues, your personal issues. We all have different strengths and weaknesses. Overtrading is my biggest weakness. So I do everything I can to try to control that. But that's my take on, emotion and discipline. And I go to some really extreme lengths to try to control it. Leave a comment just below. Let me know what you think. Hey, Tim Sykes, Millionaire Mentor and Trader. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope that they help you. I want to share everything that I've learned over the years. You can check out more videos right over there. And also click subscribe so that you can watch all of these videos, get that knowledge, and become my next millionaire student.